Hi guys, so here we are with another wash week. So this week I am using the Tea Tree Triple Threat, the shampoo, and also the conditioner. And I will be deep conditioning with the Mielle deep conditioner. I'll come back after I am washed. Okay guys, so I washed my hair. I now have the deep conditioner in. Again, it's this one, Mielle. So I'm gonna let this sit in for about an hour. I'm microwaving my cap now, so I'm gonna put that on. It's this heated gel cap. I'm gonna put a plastic cap on and put the heated cap over that, and I'm just gonna let it sit in for an hour. So I'll come back to show you guys how I style it. Okay guys, so I'm back. So I've rinsed out the deep conditioner. So I am going to put in Flexi rods, but right now I'm just going to do my moisturizing regimen. So first I'm going to use the Honey Hydrate. This is going to be my leave-in. And this is by Camille Rose, if you couldn't see. So I just put that all through this section. Make sure that it's all the way in. And this brush that I am using to make sure that it's detangled, it really works. It made it really easy to detangle my hair when I had the conditioner in. It is by Felicia Leatherwood. Here's what the container looks like. Well, on the side, this is her. And the actual brush is right here. So I'm just going to brush again to make sure that it is detangled and that the honey penetrates through all of my strands. This is just that one back section, and just that fast, it's completely detangled. I'm just going to stand up so you can see better. I'm going to rub some more of that honey onto my roots. Just brush it through one more time. For my cream this week, I'm actually going to use the Mielle Twisting Souffle. That one looks like this. So I'm going to break this part into smaller sections. Before I start putting the twisting souffle on, so that way I can just put the Flexi rod on once I'm done that one section. So I just put enough of that on for this section. And then the oil that I'm using to seal is the Camille Rose herbal tea. Just going to brush one more time to just make sure all three products have penetrated through. And I will be using purple for the back and then orange for the front. So I'm going to apply the Flexi rod this way. just tighten it. And I'll do that whole section the same way. And I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, so I'm back to show you guys how I did the front. I just re-sprayed the front just to make sure that it was really wet. The same thing for this. I'm going to apply the honey to the entire section. I think it may need a little more. Keep dropping stuff, so ignore those sounds, guys. I'm just going to make sure I brush the honey completely through each strand. And as you see, this section is now completely detangled. So I'll section this section off into smaller parts also. Okay, so now I'm applying the Mielle twisting souffle. And the herbal tea to seal it in. I'm going to brush these two through also just to be sure. In the front, I'm using the orange Flexi rods for. So you can get a better view of how I'm putting these in. And bend that one down. And bend this one upward. And that's how I apply these ones. So I'm just going to finish my whole head. And then I'll come back and show you guys. Okay guys, so I'm all done putting the Flexi rods in. So here is what it looks like all around. So the purples are in the back and the orange in the front. And I'll show you what the finished product looks like later. I'm back with the results. This side I already picked apart. I'm just going to show you guys how I pulled it apart. Again, this is the dry results of the Flexi rods. So this side, this is how it looked when I took the Flexi rods out. Of course, I gelled my edges down some. But to pull it apart, I just follow where the strands are already coming apart. Kind of twisted it the opposite way, kind of unravel it, and then wherever the strands are coming apart, just pull them apart. Here's another one for this one. Just unwind it and pull that apart. Here's another one. Unravel it, twist it around. And this is where that one was coming apart. And you can pull down too to see where it'll split more. And that's how that one went. Pull this one down to split it up some more. Let's get this one under here. We have more in the back. And hopefully from seeing that, you'll just get the gist of how I pulled it apart. But this is pretty much the results. It turned out really well. And I'm not an expert on Flexi rods, but it still came out really good. Still pulling apart, but for the most part it's going to look like this. I'll probably pull it apart some more so it'll get bigger. But I try to follow where it's already splitting apart so that I will not have much frizz. Most people pick their roots for volume, but I don't. As it gets old, it fills in more, so I just leave it just to try to keep the actual curl intact. But again, yeah, here is the final result. So it is really bouncy. Here's moisture in the front. The back is the back as well, as you can see. And we're all done. So let me know how your Flexi rods turn out.